This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. We're at AlexaSupper Club. I'm here with the founder and owner, Alexa Cohn. Basically in the culinary arts here for over 18 years. Just recently, 2011, decided to start bringing nourishing gourmet delivered.
Yes.
Let me ask you, how did you get involved and start loving food?
I think it was because my parents both worked 90 hours a week and I was sick of eating spaghetti and popcorn every night. I was about 10. I started to read cookbooks and I would call my grandmother and say, "What's a leek?" And she would say, "Well, it's kind of like an onion." And I'd say, "Oh, okay, I can use that." And so it really kind of developed from there.
Wonderful. Let me ask you, you went on to get some formal training. Where at?
At the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York.
What about some of the street training you've gotten in the past years?
I cooked in Boulder for a while I was in college, and then after I moved to New York, I stayed in New York City and Manhattan for 9 years. There I mostly did front of the house management, and I moved back here where I grew up in 2005 and was a beverage director at Zango and Tamayo downtown. Now I'm doing this.
This is a great service for folks out there. Why do you think this is an important service today more than any other time?
We're busier than ever, and we are all looking for ways to eat healthy and clean and good food. And I found that most of my customers really love the idea of something cooked specifically for them in a healthy and organic as possible way.
Obviously, folks out there can relate to this. Folks, we're out there busy, get home, and then we scramble through our refrigerator trying to piece a meal together. And quite honestly, it's sometimes the lowest priority on our list, and it should be the highest. We're talking about gourmet food delivered right to their door, right to the step, or right to their hand.
Right, and it's easy to reheat. You just shove it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, if that, or on the grill, or you can eat it cold if that's what you want to do.
Wonderful. Let me ask you about the menu a little bit here. Are we talking about a menu that changes, a seasonal menu? Explain.
The menu changes when I have a moment to change it. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks, sometimes it's every 4. It really depends. If I'm inspired by something new, I throw that on the menu. If I have customers that are reordering weekly, I change it more often for them so they can have a little variety in their life.
Wonderful. One of the great things is you actually deliver it to the people's home, but obviously if they want to come down and actually pick it up, is that available as well?
Absolutely, and that's where they have the no charge option, is coming to pick it up.
Speaking of the menu again, what about special menus out there? People that have allergies, that type of thing, are you able to accommodate them?
Absolutely. I'm finding most of my customers really come to me and say, "Okay, Alexa, right now I'm not eating anything with gluten, or I can't eat anything with beans or garlic." And that's easy enough to accommodate. That's what's fun for me. That's what I enjoy.
Wonderful. Let me ask you this. When it's possible, is it important to you to make sure you're getting some local produce and keeping it local?
Absolutely. Whenever I can, it all comes from local. We bought a lot of hatch chilies in the past month from local farm stands around the city that are all now frozen, but for use for the rest of the year. In the summer, that's obviously much easier to do in Colorado.
Well, folks, if you take a look at the bottom of the screen right there, you're going to see her website right there. What you're going to find on the website is you're going to see the current menu. And quite honestly, if you have some special needs, contact her. She can work through those needs with you. But honestly, a lot of times we just want it to be up to the whimsy of the chef, if you will, decide what you're going to be putting on your plate there. Keeping in mind that it's nutritional, because obviously, as a mother herself, she understands how important it is to want to put something in front of your kids that is tasty, at the same time nutritional. And you can see their Facebook right there. You can like them as well. Kind of keep you apprised of anything changes they've got going there. So, I mean, I'm the kind of person, definitely, bring it to me, deliver it to me. I don't want to cook it. I don't want to make it. But there are folks there that really enjoy doing that. What do you have in the way of classes for them?
This fall, actually, I have a lot of different classes. We did a basics in under 30 minutes class. There was a soups class. This week, I have a vegetarian without soy, pasta, or rice class. I have a lot of baking classes. But basically, if somebody comes to me and they say, "You know what, Alexa, I really want to learn to bake bread," then we'll schedule a class. You know, I kind of like to have fun and go where people want to go.
Go where the people are pulling you, and you enjoy it that way because it keeps it interesting.
Yeah, it does, and it's fun that way.
Well, I notice also there on the website, folks, you'll notice that she has a place where you can actually give gifts for someone. I love that because of the fact we're talking about, let's say you have a new baby and you want to send something over to them, a first family meal together. Tell us a little bit about that.
So you can order a baby gift, welcome home baby, for 2 or 4 people, and that will come with food and a balloon and a card. You can also do a housewarming gift, because I find that, when you move, the last thing you unpack usually is dinner. Absolutely. So with that, you would get the dinner that you select along with reusable plates and silverware and glasses and a bottle of wine that comes complimentary in addition to the food. You can also do get well gifts. You could do get well soup and bread that comes with a gluten-free option as well, or just whatever you'd like off the menu as a get well gift.
I love it. Talk about a practical gift. Very cool thing to have. What about folks that just want to do it, let's say, for the holidays? I mean, that's got to be a big time.
It is. They change every year. So we do Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Easter, Passover. Last year we did picnics for 4th of July and Memorial Day. We also do some Jewish holidays, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
Keep it right there. If you want to take a look at their holidays there, check out the Juicy Kitchen right there. And they're going to walk you through some of the things they can do for you. But keep in mind, this is a very customized approach to culinary cuisine delivered straight to your door. We're talking about you're going to be speaking with the chef right here, so you can actually email her, contact her, let her know what your needs are, and she will customize something just for you. And like I say, delivered it right to your door. You can pick it up right here as well. Remember, there's some classes involved right there, and anything out there that you would like to share with anybody who's thinking about using a service like this.
It's easy. And it really doesn't cost a lot of money. I put a lot of time and effort into using fresh fruits and vegetables and really making it healthy. It takes a lot of work to be healthy.
Absolutely. Folks, this is Gary Atencia with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.